Hello, we're back with some more One Piece action, and this time we're going to be playing some Usopp with the post ban list shenanigans. Now, I saw some Usopp lists run the Gakimoria, and rightfully so, because it's just endless value. But now that it's gone, that kind of cuts off Black from bringing back all the characters and all. But Usopp, on the other hand, doesn't really mind because they got Rebecca to do that for them. So we pretty much have a Dressrosa list with some support with Red Rock to get rid of those pesky 10 drops or 8 and above. And then we got, we're throwing in the Jozu there because we can bounce back. We can even bounce back with Sura, which is funny, and bounce an 8 cost and get a 2k back. So that's pretty nice. And the whole lifeblood of the deck is going to be the blockers because you get to draw, do some crazy shenanigans with Frankie. You can even bring back Leo to get even more cards. So you may seem like you can fall behind with Usopp, but it has the ability to essentially just come back from the brink and leave a crazy board with all kinds of card draw, especially when you get the Cavendish and Stage Online. You get that value right away. So I will leave timestamps as well as a deck list in the description. And without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Okay, so we got Caesar. We want to go second. Mulligan. We needed the whatchamacallit, the stage. So this might not be the most ideal start, but we're going to try and make something work. Start putting the Adeo up. We actually get benefits if he does blow it up. Just want to get the card draw. We can easily pop the Sanji, though they do get another card for it, but we need to keep our hand low. Resting Usopp and then popping. Turn 5 might be a Smiley. Wonder what did they play on turn 5? I forgot. Monet is only going to lower it to... Okay, there we go. They had to give him a 2k for that, so not feeling too bad here. Unfortunately, we don't get pop for that, but we'll have to take. All right, we can start off with Frankie here. We can just go regular 7k swing, give them some payback, and then we can play Frankie. Now we could pop this Beckham or return it to hand with Suru and Kairos. I think that's going to be the play. Definitely now. 5. Yeah, we're just not finding our ideal combo pieces, unfortunately. We need to see Rebecca, but we're just not finding it right now. What we can do is make them do it again. So they're going to have a harder time doing it. I can also bounce this Jozu back to hand as well, in case they play something huge. The only thing I can't handle is a 9 drop, but if they throw like a... whatchamacallit? What, the Rayleigh? We should be okay. Okay, so they're playing the small ball here. So if that's all they're gonna play. Okay, now they're doing the rush tactics. Counter out this one. And we'll take the next one. Ooh, double Red Rock, goodbye. Alright, we'll draw. Bouncing this is not going to do any good. So, we're going to try to get rid of it. We'll start with the regular swing here. Maybe they'll counter out of this. If so, we'll aim for the Luffy. But if that's also the case, we could probably just swing for life. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky. And then we can bounce the 2K counter, bounce the Luffy back, and then we can play Cavendish for extra support. So now I got a 6 cost and a 4 cost. Even though it trashes it, it's removed from field by opponent effect or KO'd. So we get the draw card anyway. So tempo is still on our side despite everything. Do I want to? I do. We can just Red Rock our way to victory. That also helps. But let's just feel this out. We can go 5, 7, 9. Drain their hand, and then we should be good to go. So yeah, 7. This is when their counter comes in. They save that 2 down for that purpose. And then we'll go another 7. Okay, so now they're lost, but yeah, Red Rock and then a 4 cost. Still pretty good. Despite us not having Rebecca or Stage. Feeling pretty good. Alright, the Nico Robin is here. Let's keep... We have Stage, we have blockers too. We can actually do both. We can get this Leo, rest. Let's get ourselves Zoro and Frankie. Then we can trash Deo. Alright, let's see where this takes us. If they go in all in and banish, we're gonna have to take it. But let's see, are they gonna attach all Dawn to this? Yeah, I'm not gonna counter out of that. Oh, that's just tragic. Okay. Best we can do is just go 5 for now. They have to take, right? And then we can go Frankie. And then we could use blocker if they invest any hits to it, and then we can draw something. And then play out Ideo. Yeah, so this is fine for me. So they'll do their gains. We'll use Usopp ability first. And then we get another blocker back. They're seriously doing their ramp ups, but we have the Red Rock at the ready. We got all kinds of Red Rock at the ready. We can just start dropping. We can start dropping Soldier, Ideo, and then we can just go 7 here. 7 and double 2 is the way to go. Yeah. Don't know why they're keeping the 1 Dawn open for. They had Flame Dragon King. They're playing a lot of events here. We'll just start dropping these. Hint, hint. But yeah, we have the Red Rocks if you're going to be playing some expensive stuff. We'll drop Barty. Let's see no, Yamato, and it would just be, that's really cool. You're going to pull off that combo. It's unfortunately, I play a card called Red Rock. Pretty cool. Now let's go for 7. Okay, so they got a free card. No, let's see him run another. Okay, no, they're playing the saw. They're going wide with it. They're gonna invest. We're gonna draw. Oh, we're on fire here. We can actually pop the Xol and then bounce the Josu in hand. Oh wow, that was our only chance, and Red Rock says no. That's the power of Usopp. Okay, so they get their search of support, and we get to go second. So I think this is a fine hand to keep second. All right, so Sanji's gonna get probably one of the suits, Ninja. I think that's a little Ninja, not the suit Ninja. I mean, they could technically play it and play a Deo, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. We don't have a stage, unfortunately, but we do have the Rebecca Kairos combo. So they are going to play it. They're going to pop it. No, wait, they can't. They can bounce it. That they can do. But thanks to our innate ability, we don't worry about that type of thing. Sadly, we can't do anything about the Ninja as of now. But what we can do is get a body on board. So, Zoro, you're up. Oh, that could be helpful later. So they're going to be up to 4. Got stage. They got the smoke, but do they have both, whatchamacallit, Foxy, Ichiji, and yeah, that's all they need, really. They do, but do they have the Foxy? They don't. That's a bold move. Okay, no stage, which means we're gonna need to... We'll try to take out this Ninja. See if we can get cards from Trouble, and then we'll go 5, which they'll probably take. Blocker City. So they got another one down. I don't think they can play both. They'll have to hard play one, cheat it out, and then they'll have an extra 2 Dawn to play with. Which means I'm probably going to lose Zoro. Let's see if they do any attacks first. They didn't pick it, but they can cheat out Ichiji. Sure. Play another blocker out. And then we'll block this as well. We'll attach and try to get rid of the Ninja. They only have one Ichiji and then 2 other cards. Okay, they let go. Then we can go Rebecca into Kairos into Cavendish, bounce to bounce. And then we have a board. And then some counter on the side too. Okay, Reiju, so they can draw and then do the thing. Draw a whole bunch and all that crazy stuff. So Foxy's gonna drop ETG down, then they're gonna drop off. They can actually do all of the above here. Oh, they're gonna cheat out Reiju instead of ETG. That's interesting. Probably gonna keep that in the pocket. I'm gonna keep it around, force them to get rid of it. Get rid of this too. Okay, so they got their little chopper up. And start by bottom decking the ETG. And then at this point, let's see what we get from this Cavendish. Okay, so we can trash Cavendish. And then we got the Frankie to try to extract some value out of this whole situation. I'm going to keep this active considering that we don't have stage, so I can open up the possibility to Leo and get more cards. $9K swing, which will block with Chopper, which I don't mind, and then Frankie, which we'll keep up so that we can coast with Leo. I hope that they go after my board in this particular instance, because that goes to our advantage because we can draw more. We got two more ETGs in hand. We can bring one back. But that means they're going to be hitting low. Okay, so they're going to just play the Sanji out just to get some more things. So Reiju, so they're going to get their card draw and they're going to get some more stuff. Okay, there's ETG down. So where are they going to minus? They're probably minusing the Cavendish. If that case, we can let that one go. Get a card out of it. We'll use our card to draw. Counter for one. We'll block this one. Play Leo. Resting. Okay, we can get Stage and Zoro. I think that's the plan. Maybe we go down to 1 life. No, we need the room. Bad news is we don't have any more bodies to play. We're gonna need to keep the Zoro. Actually, no, we don't. We need the stage first and foremost. And we're gonna need 7 Dawn open. Let's see if we can get rid of some cards here. Get rid of this Foxy. Put one more in. Try to get rid of the Foxy. Okay. And then we can play Rebecca into Pyros into Zoro. Then Zoro can pop the standing Reiju. Press this, pop Reiju. Bounce the other one. Actually, do we bounce something else? Maybe we bounce Rebecca. Or are we gambling with fate here? Let's just bounce this. Let's get the rush one first. And then we can start going to town. Hopefully they start killing my board because we do have 6 swings at them. But they do have a full hand. So what will they minus this time? They could go for the Foxy play and then get another one out. Maybe that's what their plan is. I'm gonna need a block. Oh, okay. If they're doing that, then I'll give them that. Well, that's our last Rebecca, I think. You're really going for the big one. Yeah, I'll let that go. As it pains me to do. But we do live to play some more. So we'll start off with trying to make that happen. We'll play Rebecca. We'll start by playing a Deo here. Not playing anything else. And then we can start nibbling down at their life. Another 6 for them. And a 7. And a 9K swing. Okay, so I got a blocker. We have ways to get out of sticky situations. So they do have 9 cards in hand, which is scary. Sora is going to get them a 2K counter. Judge is going to drop 2 cards. They're going to make up for it. I do get some card advantage. I still have a board that can't be messed around with. I'm going in. Okay, we'll start off with the big old 9K swing. See if they can handle another 9k swing. This is the actual overabundance of cards. Do have another 2k counter though. Yep, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And we shall go with another 9. And then we'll go 5 here, 5 in the other way, and then go all in afterwards. Because we gotta get everyone involved. Now they shouldn't have anything to get out of unless they have triple 2k. Phew. That was a grind, that's for sure. Oh, and speaking of Fox, second is going to be our ticket. Coliseum and Luffy's going to be really interesting. But I don't know if we're going to have enough card loss to make that happen, but we'll find out together. So they'll get their Dawn back doing this. I'm gonna need to start digging. Hey, that's a good dig. 5 to lead, which they'll definitely always super duperously take. And then Zoro will rest stage, pop their attacker, and pass it there. It's too bad that we were about to draw that Rebecca, though. Big sad. Let's get the soldier up. I'll go a 5 to lead. I am considering bouncing it back. And we'll go 6 lead. All right, let's do some bouncing. You can play it again, please. Force will be added again with some more drops. Please, we need a Rebecca. We can at least get it for next turn, though. Foxy, they may drop something small. Foxy, trash this character. Okay, so we're gonna do some, what's that word? I forgot the word that you do to draw, and, yeah, completely forgot entirely. Where you go through your hand and stuff. No. Okay, so cannot be KO'd by opponent's effects, but we don't really mind that. Maybe we debut the Luffy, or maybe we go a different direction. We can actually do both. We can play Luffy and then do Leo. We just go after their board. But let's see if they'll give us any more cards. Okay, so if they're gonna do that, then we'll drop Luffy out here. And then we'll go after Pickle. Okay. We'll go 7. Then we'll play Leo. Ooh, there's Rebecca. There's what we need. And then we'll drop off Red Rock. Okay, they're just not active, but we can play the Luffy. So they can start freezing our stuff now. Counter here. Let's see if we can get another counter from live. Wait, they only throws 2 things, not 3. Oh, 1 of each. I think you're gonna have to go for broke here. Okay, so we'll go Rebecca. We will pick Kairos and then Zoro to replace. We'll go with Zoro first to rest the stage. Pop the pickle. And then bounce the Captain Kid. Then we'll just go 9 to Porsche because we can attack after characters. We can keep the Luffy frozen for now. We'll go 7 here. And then we'll drop the blocker. It's only business, Rebecca. I'm sorry. But now we're in position to go for game next turn if we restand Luffy. Kaido might... If they have 9-cost Kaido, that's the only time we'd be in trouble. They may also have... They also have the ability to activate. We give it to them. Yeah, I don't mind this one bit, actually. Now we can just bounce back. Had to spend all their Dawn events. But that's about it. They have nothing else to play. And we still have our Luffy to just hit for a ton of damage. I don't think... Yeah, they need 2 Dawn active to do the slow beam shenanigan. So we'll just hit him with a 9. And then 7 here. Or 7, 5. Yeah, I think it's a 2-drop that rests the character. Yeah, so we can attach all Dawn here. Go 17. Any triggers that we have to worry about? No. So we can start putting everything back that is not where it needs to be and try to go for game with the King Kong gun. 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15. And there it is. So no Kaido, but they do have a rush Luffy.